Look at this article in the Daily Mail by Simon Heffer. Yes, I know it's the Daily Mail and I know it's Simon Heffer, but put that to one side and just look at the information on offer. In this article, he is saying that government insiders are stating that 40% of civil servants' activities are done directly on behalf of Brussels, bypassing their own government. Here we have the mainstream media admitting 40% of our laws are introduced directly from Brussels. Some reports have this figure as high as 75%. In other words, they're doing the bidding of a foreign dictatorship in our country. Whatever way you look at it, with all the unelected bureaucrats running the EU, it is far from democratic. We aren't a free country anymore because of these go-along-to-get-along civil servants who would slit the throat of their children if it meant pleasing their paymasters. Have you ever been in business and tried to do something to increase productivity, employ more people, expand your business? Well, if you have, you will know how many seemingly pointless hoops you have to jump through, and all because of Brussels. As far as I'm concerned, these civil servants are traitors and are part of the reason Great Britain isn't great anymore. These civil servants are working against average Joe, who just want to earn a crust and look after their family. And the worst of the lot is Nick Clegg. If it was up to him, Brussels would have 100% control over us. This man should be hung from the Tower of London for his treasonous behaviour when it comes to the European Union. You see him spew that we need more integration with the EU rather than less. What the hell does he know? He doesn't know how pointless laws and hoops affect average Joe. Clegg hasn't had a proper job in his life. He used to work for the EU. Is that a real job, or is it a ride on a train made of gravy? Clegg is currently polling behind UKIP, and the gap between them is seemingly growing daily. I thought the Lib Dems were there to support liberty for the people. But all I can see Clegg doing is fighting to remove as many liberties as possible. Clegg doesn't have a mandate to say anything on the subject of the EU, or any other subject for that matter. He is a yes man to his paymasters. He wants to make sure that when there's an arse to be licked in Europe, Clegg is the first in line. It's about self-preservation for him, as he knows his political career is finished in the UK. It's just a matter of time. As a country, we are sinking into the mire that is the fraudulent and bankrupt EU. Now 18 years have passed without having its accounts signed off because of fraud. We need to come out of the EU, set up free trade agreements, stop paying the 53 million a day we pay them currently. We need to repeal the red tape laws that have been dictated to us and hang arse-licking traitors like Nick Clegg.